How are you guys doing today? Welcome back to Life in Every Season. The reason you're coming through my front door is my front door is finally painted. This is what we did yesterday. We painted the interior and the exterior of both of our exterior doors. So come on in and see the work we did. So you saw the front door, the dark color. We were trying to get something dark to contrast with the lighter siding and the white trim. And this is a Behr paint from Home Depot. It's called Cracked Pepper, and I think it's beautiful. It's a semi-gloss, and I really like the color, and it contrasts really well with the colors of the rest of the house. And then we painted the inside of the door. This is, again, it's a Behr paint. It's ultra pure white. It's also from Home Depot. This was a little easier to work with. But all of these windows, all these little nooks and crannies really took time. And both sides had to have 2 coats of paint on them. So between Bruce and myself yesterday, we have about 10 to 11 hours between the two of us in both of these doors and the door trim, the jam and that. We're both sore and tired from doing it, but we're both so happy with the way it turned out. And something else that we're going to be doing, I kind of like the idea, if I can peek out, that means somebody else can peek in. And I kind of like my privacy sometimes. So we found these curtains when we were living in another place where we couldn't put up permanent rods. And Bruce is going to install it for us real quick here, just so you can see how quickly it goes up. And we'll leave a link in the show notes below. So I'm going to get the camera.
I like this because I do not like drilling into a nice door. It just seems like a bad idea to take a brand new door and start putting holes in it for a window covering, and then you're probably going to get tired of it at some point. So let me kind of eyeball this. What do you think about right there?
Yeah, that looks good.
You know, they're really not thrilled about doing this over a door we painted, but like Kelly mentioned, it'd be nice to sit on the couch in the evening and have a little privacy, so someone doesn't come knock on the door, especially if there's someone taller, and they're, seeing you there in PJs or however you're dressed. That looks straight.
Yes. Now the color of this, it's not coming true to color on the video, but it's a dark navy blue.
And why did you pick blue?
Because blue is my favorite color.
There you go. Alright. So, maybe should have gone higher with this.
I think it'll be alright.
Oh, there is little pieces of Velcro on the Velcro. I guess it's so it doesn't scratch the material.
Mm-hmm.
We just may need to hem that.
Yeah, we can hem it.
A little bit. But that's it.
That looks really good. We need to tuck that one corner in down there on the other side.
Yeah.
Then it'll look nice. But this works really good for a quick window treatment. And like I said, we'll leave a link to where we got that in the show notes below. A couple of other things that we are going to be having in some of the rest of the video. I went to a knitting class on Friday to a little knitting store in Johnson City. It's called Yarntiques, and I love it there. I am in the process of learning to knit a sweater. This is merino wool. This is my swatch to get my gauge. and it's made out of Neuro yarn. And Jennifer Chisholm is my teacher, and we also go to church with her and her family. She's a great teacher. She does beginner classes. She does intermediate. She has her own podcast. And I'll link a link to her podcast in the notes as well. So yeah, I've got the beginning of it started. So we'll see that in the video. And then we have a little bit of a cute surprise that we drive past every day right now in the fall season. We found it cute and funny, and I hope you guys enjoy that. Am I forgetting anything else that's going to be? Oh, stonework. We are going to be showing you pictures of the stonework that they did Friday.
It would have been live.
Yes, it would have been live, but apparently I have technical difficulties with the phones. I think I tried like 5 different videos since Friday, and I don't know if any of them really were that great. It's a work in progress. I'm learning.
Portrait, landscape.
Yes, I have a tendency to make the phone go portrait instead of landscape, which makes it really difficult for you guys to see. And you're going to see just a snippet of dinner. It was chilly Friday, and all I could think about was vegetable soup. And you'll see the video of some of that. Good evening. Welcome back to Life in Every Season. Today has been a busy day. I started my day off at a knitting class. We have this wonderful shop in Johnson City, Tennessee. It's called Yarntiques. She has lots of beautiful fibers, animal fibers, and other types of yarns that you can make everything in the world with. And my good friend Jennifer Chisholm is teaching the class, and she teaches classes from beginning knitters to very advanced. So I'm breaking into the world of intermediate, and I'm getting ready to start a sweater. After that was done, I had to run to Home Depot to pick up paint so we can finish some of the trim work and the doors here at the house. And I also had to go to Best Buy because our computer monitor died last night. And believe me, trying to do work on a laptop screen is just, it's unbearable. But what I wanted to show you a little bit, it's not a crazy intuitive recipe. It's just one of these things that makes me feel happy. I'm making beef vegetable soup. When I was a kid, my mom worked a part-time job, and so 1 or 2 days a week she would be gone in the evenings. And so my dad would cook for us. And his go-to staple was usually vegetable soup. And he let me cook with him, and he showed me how to season food and that kind of thing. And it's one of my favorite soups, I think, because it reminds me of him. So what I've got here is just your basic soup with, beef. I do like the San Marzano tomatoes. They make it a little more tangy. Carrots, onions, celery, garlic, corn, and some green beans. I'm getting ready to add some cannelli beans, just for a little bit of a change. We don't normally put beans in it, but I just thought that would be really nice to try. And then I'm getting ready to add my potatoes. So look out. Hopefully I will not spill these or make a mess. But, soups in the wintertime, they're just so comforting. They just make you want to curl up with a blanket and a book and just eat and enjoy. And that's what I kind of felt like this morning. When I went into town, I believe my thermometer on my car said it was 29 degrees. That's cold. That's really cold. And then the guys had to work today. They finished a good portion of the stonework on the crawl space of our house. Hopefully in the next week or two, we will have our mini splits installed. And, it is getting closer to being done. I'm really excited. As you can see, I finally have a kitchen it's not completely finished. You can see the wires for when we put the open shelving in. But I've got a really nice vent hood. I've got countertops that are great. I've got a great sink. And I can cook. I'm so excited about that. We'll be showing some more videos later with some of the stonework that we did. A little bit maybe in the next week or so from the yarn shop that I want you guys to see. And
you want to explain to them what kind of you're going to do for upper storage?
Yes, I will do that. So this is a small kitchen. So I really did not want to enclose it anymore with cabinets. So we are going to install open shelving. Anywhere you see wires coming out of the wall, that's where is going to be some open shelving. It's going to be black so that it kind of contrasts.
Those are for the under cabinet lights.
Yes, we are going to do under cabinet lighting. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about that. Slowly I'm able to get stuff into my kitchen. And
what color do you think you're going to do the shelving?
Black. We joke about how we just realized that black is a neutral. How many of you guys out there knew that? Send me some comments and let me know. Are we just totally out of our mind and didn't know that black was a neutral? But yeah, this is what we're kind of dealing with. It's a great thing. We've got a functioning kitchen. My season at my work is slowing down, so I'm going to have the winter off. So hopefully we'll be able to put a few more videos out. And just to let you know,
work in progress.
Work in progress. I should, we should start playing men at work because we still have subfloor in the kitchen.
Yep. Some of the finished floor's in, but this is painted wafer board.
Yeah, it looks so much better painted, believe me. It looks so horrible without it. Hopefully that'll get done soon. We've only got a few more things left to do. We've got the wood stove to install, the mini splits to install, the office to finish, and a little bit of odds and ends with the stonework that we're doing around the crawl space.
I have a question about your soup.
What about
How long do you let the potatoes cook?
I let the potatoes cook about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then actually in 10 minutes, I'm going to put the cabbage in. I like cabbage in my soup. And the cool thing about it is this cleaned out my refrigerator today. And it's a good soup for just taking what you've got in your refrigerator and using it before it goes bad. I have not got a very large refrigerator right now. Hopefully down the road we will have a bigger one. I have a tendency to cook more food than we actually need at one meal. So there's always leftovers, and then there's stuff in the freezer. But yeah, I'm hoping one day we'll have a bigger refrigerator. But until then, we've got to be really good about eating leftovers, and maybe one day I won't cook quite so big. I don't think I know how to do anything but cook big meals. If you guys are having a great evening, I'm so happy. I'm getting ready to sign off, but please give us a like. And if you like this content, subscribe. It helps us, and we want to help you guys with anything that we do. Hopefully something that we're doing you guys can resonate with. Have a great evening, and thanks for visiting Life in Every Season. One more project that we're going to tackle today, putting the gutters back on. We took them off and painted, Bruce painted them while I was painting the doors. They were originally the color of the green roof, and I really didn't like the way that looked up against our new siding, so we painted them, and we're getting ready to install them, so hopefully this will go smoothly.